Hello, dear dreamer. I'd like you to get as comfortable as you can. Find your softest blanket, nestle into your pillow, and feel the gentle weight of your body melting into the bed. Take a long, slow, gentle breath in, and now let it go, like a slow breeze passing through tall moonlit trees. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Feel how each breath feels a little softer, a little slower. Your eyelids might feel heavy now, or maybe they flutter just like little feathers in the night air. With each gentle breath, imagine any thoughts drifting away, like little lanterns floating down a quiet river at midnight. You are safe here, you are warm, and there's nowhere else to be, except right here, with the soft glow of this story waiting for you. Now, in this calm, shimmering space, our story tonight sets sail beneath a velvet midnight sky, a sky heavy with stars, some so bright they look like silver coins scattered across deep blue velvet. We find ourselves walking slowly, very slowly, along a winding path of soft sand. The sand feels cool underfoot, each step like a whisper. Around us, we hear the faint rustling of palm leaves, their long fronds swaying gently, as if they're waving goodnight to the moon. Further ahead, there is a glimmer, a gentle, wavering light. We move closer, step by soft step, and there, in the moon's embrace, lies a pool so still. It looks like a mirror for the stars, for the moon, and for secrets whispered in the night. This is the Midnight Mirror Pool, and tonight Queen Balqis is waiting there. Her name sighs through the night like a soft breeze across silk curtains. She is a queen born of two worlds, half human and half jinn, a heart beating with warm kindness and a spirit glowing with ancient, shimmering fire. She walks gracefully to the edge of the pool, her robes flowing behind her like a gentle river. Her hair glimmers in the moonlight, strands of night and starlight woven together. With each step, tiny sparks of golden light slip from her bare feet, like fireflies lifting into the air. She kneels slowly by the pool's edge, and when she leans forward, the water welcomes her reflection. But it's not just one reflection she sees. Tonight, under the moon's careful gaze, she sees both of herselves, her human warmth, the softness of her lips, the tenderness in her dark eyes, and her jinn fire, a quiet blaze behind her gaze, a shimmer like desert heat waves dancing far away. Balqis breathes in deeply. Her breath sounds like a soft wave rolling onto a midnight shore. As she exhales, little ripples bloom across the water's surface, carrying starlight with them. She dips her fingers into the pool. The water is cool, and as she traces slow circles, tiny rings of moonlight spin outward, melting into the darkness. Around her, the night is filled with gentle sounds. A distant owl's hushful call, the tiny tickling chirps of crickets hidden beneath velvet leaves, the soft sigh of night wind slipping through garden arches and marble pillars. Balqis closes her eyes. She feels the cool water on her fingers, the smooth stones beneath her knees, the soft night air brushing her cheeks like a tender hand. She begins to hum, a melody so ancient, it feels like it's made of moon dust and morning dew. Her voice is low and sweet, flowing into the air and curling softly around the pool. Each note drifts into the water, and the water glows a little brighter. Tonight, Balqis has come to whisper wishes into the pool, wishes only the stars and the jinn wind can hear. She breathes in deeply, and each time she exhales, she sends a wish into the mirrored surface. Perhaps it's a wish for a loved one far away. Perhaps it's a dream for a future harvest, or a prayer for peace. Or maybe it is a simple wish for a quiet, gentle night, like this one. Above her, the moon watches with patient, silver eyes. The stars lean in closer, sparkling softly, as if nodding in understanding. Balqis opens her eyes slowly. She smiles, and it is the kind of smile that feels like a warm blanket wrapped around your shoulders on a chilly evening. She touches her reflection lightly, as though greeting an old friend. And in that quiet moment, both her human side and her jinn spirit shimmer together, perfectly balanced, like two soft flames flickering in the same lantern. She leans back, resting her hands on the smooth, cool stones, almost as if the world itself is taking a slow, long breath. The night around her feels deeper now. A gentle breeze begins to dance across the water. Tiny ripples move like silk scarves in the air. The scent of jasmine and myrrh floats gently by, sweet and comforting. Perhaps a wind chime, or perhaps a star singing in the distance. Somewhere far in the garden, a small bell tinkles. You might notice your own breath, moving softly, now in and out. Perhaps your fingers feel a little heavier, your eyelids a little dreamier. The quiet around you feels like a safe cocoon. You are sharing this moment with Balqis. You watch the soft sparkles drift away like sleepy fireflies. You are by her side, under the moon's glow, hearing the hush of the midnight garden, the warmth of her presence close by. Together, you trace the starlight on the pool's surface. With each breath, your mind grows softer. Your thoughts drift further away, like small boats, floating slowly across a glassy lake at dawn. You can feel your body melting deeper into your bed now, your shoulders releasing their last little tightness, your jaw softening, your arms sinking heavy and warm. Balqis hums again. Her melody is softer now, almost a whisper, like a lullaby sung by the stars themselves. The sound curls around your heart, coaxing you closer and closer to sleep. And as you listen, your own wishes rise gently within you, for soft dreams that sparkle in the night, wishes for peace, for rest. Balqis now rises slowly, so slowly. From the pool's edge, her robes make a gentle rustle, like soft waves slipping across smooth stones. Tiny flecks of light cling to her fingertips, like morning dew catching first light. She steps back into the moon garden, a secret courtyard only she knows, a hidden place built deep inside her palace walls. Here marble columns glow under the stars, and climbing vines spill down like emerald waterfalls, as if they're whispering their own sleepy. Every leaf shivers quietly in the cool breeze. Balqis moves with a kind of floating grace, part human warmth, part jinn mystery. Sometimes she feels the pulse of the earth under her bare feet, reminding her of her human heart. Other times, she feels the flicker of unseen flames in her blood, the quiet power of ancient winds that run through her jinn spirit. Tonight, both sides live in perfect harmony. Each breath she takes feels like a gentle weaving of worlds, a tapestry of warmth and starlight, of earth and air, of gentle silences and hidden songs. She pauses by a low marble bench covered in soft moss. She brushes her fingers across it, and tiny sparks dance upward like glowing fireflies. She sits, folding her robes around her knees, resting her hands in her lap. She closes her eyes, and the entire garden seems to hold its breath. In the center of the courtyard stands an old olive tree. Its twisted branches reach up toward the stars like long, graceful fingers. Tonight, each leaf shimmers with drops of moonlight, as though the tree itself is wearing a gown of stars, woven just for this midnight hour. Balqis listens to the gentle rustle of the olive leaves. She believes, as the old storytellers whispered, that each leaf holds a tiny memory of the moon, a secret only heard by those who are half jinn, half human. She tilts her head slightly, listening. Perhaps the leaves are telling her stories from long ago, stories of desert winds, of caravans moving silently across dunes, of lost songs floating over distant sands, somewhere beyond the courtyard walls. The city sleeps, lanterns flicker in quiet streets, a lone guard walks his rounds, humming a sleepy tune that echoes faintly like a faraway lullaby. All around, the world has slowed to a single, gentle heartbeat. Balqis breathes in deeply. She can smell the sweet drift of night jasmine, the earthy scent of warm stone cooling in the night air. She feels the softness of moss under her fingers, and the slight hum of magic still shimmering in her veins. As she sits quietly, she begins to remember her human ancestors, humble and kind, weaving baskets in sunlit courtyards, her jinn ancestors, moving invisibly across moonbeams, their laughter like bells hidden in mist. She feels them all inside her, like a constellation of gentle lights, guiding her through the deep night. She opens her eyes slowly. In the center of the garden, the moon's reflection now rests in a shallow marble basin, a small, circular pool that mirrors the sky above. The surface trembles slightly, as if it is breathing along with her. She leans forward, and for a moment, it feels like she could step right into the moon itself, a silver door to another world, a quiet, floating dream beyond dreams. She traces her fingertip around the rim of the basin. The motion creates a soft, shimmering ring, as if a tiny bell has been struck in the water. The sound is not heard with ears, but felt deep inside, like a gentle vibration in the heart. Balqis whispers a word known only to her, part human language, part jinn song. The sound drifts across the garden like mist, curling around pillars and slipping into moonbeams. With each breath, she sends a piece of her spirit into the night air. Little threads of golden light float upward, vanishing softly among the stars. You might feel, in this moment, that your own breath has slowed even more. Perhaps your eyelids are fluttering gently now, your body heavier, sinking, safe, wrapped in a soft hush, like a cloak woven from moonlight and jasmine petals. Balqis rises again, her movements as slow and delicate as drifting silk. She moves to a nearby fountain shaped like a coiled dragon, its scales carved so finely they almost shimmer. A thin trickle of water slides down, catching moonlight in tiny silver ribbons. She dips her hand in and lets the water run through her fingers, making a quiet, tinkling sound like tiny crystal bells. Her lips curve into a small, secret smile, as if she's listening to a private joke told by the stars themselves. She closes her eyes again and leans her head back. The moonlight spills down her face like gentle rain. Her heartbeat slows, each pulse echoing softly through the garden. Tonight, she knows she is whole, not divided between worlds, but beautifully complete, of human warmth and shin fire. A quiet queen of the earth and sky. She sits there, perfectly still, a figure carved from moonbeams and dreams, and you are there, too. Sitting just nearby, hidden in the shadows of the olive tree, you watch her, feeling her calm wash over you like warm waves lapping at your toes. With every inhale, you draw in her peaceful magic. With every exhale, you release any heaviness, any leftover worries from your day. You feel your thoughts drifting further away now, like pale sails slipping over the horizon at dawn. Balqis lifts her hands, palms open to the sky. A soft glow gathers in her fingers, and she releases it gently, letting it drift upward like a glowing wisp, a final wish sent to the stars. Perhaps tonight, that wish is for you, a wish for deep, healing sleep, for soft dreams that sparkle quietly, for warmth that holds you through the long night. Balqis turned slightly, as though she senses your presence. Her eyes, deep as midnight, meet yours. She smiles again. A soft, knowing smile that feels like a warm cup of tea on a cool evening. She inclines her head in a gentle bow, a silent blessing, shimmering between the worlds of moon and earth. You feel your breath slowing to match hers, a slow, steady, peaceful rhythm. Your body is so heavy now, so relaxed, your mind floating far above, among moon gardens and star fountains. The edges of your awareness fading gently, like ink dissolving in water. And Balqis, she sits in her moon garden, humming softly, the song growing fainter, until it becomes no more than a soft echo in your heart. Balqis's song fades into the garden air, as though the night itself has gently swallowed it. Above her, the moon shifts higher, casting long, silvery shadows that slide slowly across the marble floor. A small wind stirs, just enough to rustle the olive leaves, to tease the folds of her robe. It sounds like a mother's hush, a slow lullaby meant for the entire world. She rises once more, moving toward a small archway draped in flowering vines. The blossoms are pale as cream, and in the moonlight they almost glow, each petal holding a tiny pool of silver dew. Balqis pauses to touch one softly. The petal bends, delicate as a sigh, releasing a faint, sweet perfume, a scent that makes your mind drift even further from the waking world. Beyond the archway lies a hidden room, open to the sky above. In the center of this space, a round marble table sits, surrounded by cushions embroidered with moon motifs and quiet golden thread. On the table rests a large, shallow bowl made of polished obsidian. In its depths, moonlight gathers like milk poured into dark water, swirling in gentle spirals. Balqis steps into this secret chamber, her bare feet silent as moonbeams. She lowers herself onto one of the soft cushions, her body folding like a graceful crane settling into a nest. Her hands rest in her lap, her breathing even, her eyes half closed in serene reflection. She gazes into the obsidian bowl. The surface shimmers with images that appear and fade. Desert dunes, soft as silk under moonlight, a caravan lantern swinging slowly as camels march through the night, a child's gentle laugh echoing across a moonlit courtyard, the distant flicker of a star being born, far beyond the edge of sight. Balqis watches each vision with calm, steady eyes. She does not cling to them nor try to change them. Instead, she allows each one to drift past, like feathers on a gentle breeze. She knows each vision is a ripple in time, a soft echo of wishes made long ago. She lifts one hand, and the bowl's surface responds. A new image unfolds. A lone rose blooming in moonlight, petals slowly opening, one by one. Balqis smiles softly, as if greeting an old friend. She leans closer, breathing in the memory of that rose, or a secret gift from the jinn side of her soul. Perhaps it is a memory of her first night as queen. The air shimmers faintly, and the scent of rose drifts to you, light and sweet, calming every corner of your mind. A hush falls over the garden. The moon hangs above like a patient guardian, watching in stillness. Even the stars seem to slow their twinkle, as if they, too, are leaning closer to listen. Balqis places both hands on the bowl's edge, and when she exhales, a thin mist rises from the obsidian surface. She closes her eyes. It curls upward, silent and soft, like a veil lifting from a dreamer's face. The mist drifts toward you. As it nears, you feel a quiet warmth in your chest, a golden thread of comfort wrapping around your heart. The mist brushes against your forehead, and you feel your mind soften even more, thoughts melting away. Like frost touched by the first morning sun, worries slip off your shoulders, falling soundlessly into the night. Balqis opens her eyes again. They glow faintly now, a soft inner light, warm and otherworldly. She looks at you, and though no words pass her lips, you understand. She is blessing you. A silent wish that you find rest, that you feel safe and warm, held by gentle dreams and the deep embrace of sleep. A faint smile tugs at her lips, a smile that feels like moonlight on still water, like the hush of a distant harp echoing across a hidden valley. She leans back slightly, her hair spilling over her shoulders like a night river flowing toward the stars. Around her, tiny motes of light dance, soft glimmers born from her djinn fire, swirling and drifting in the cool air. They rise slowly, drifting above her head, then scatter like tiny star seeds into the midnight sky. You watch them go, your eyelids heavy now, your breath deep, quiet, a gentle tide rolling in and out. Balqis places one hand over her heart, and the other reaches out toward you. In this last quiet moment, you feel a hush descend all around, the kind of hush that makes you want to curl up, close your eyes, and drift away into velvet darkness. As her hand hovers in the air, you sense a warmth, soft and glowing, a final gift from her, a tender spell woven from moonlight, jasmine, and 1,000 starlit wishes. The spell drifts to you, wrapping around your shoulders, a weightless, shimmering cloak. You feel safe, comforted, cherished. Balqis lowers her hand and bows her head gently. The obsidian bowl slowly dims, the swirling images dissolving into a quiet, deep pool of shadow and light. The moon above smiles down, its glow turning softer and softer, as if it, too, is ready to close its eyes and rest among the stars. You take one last deep breath. Feel the cloak of light around you. Feel your body sinking even deeper into the bed, every muscle loose, every worry gone. Tonight, in the moon garden of you are home, cradled by the half-human warmth and half-djinn magic of a queen who understands both earth and sky, a queen who now stands guard over your dreams, whispering soft blessings as you drift away. And now, as your breath floats slowly, as your eyelids grow heavier, as the story fades into a soft, endless lullaby, you may let go completely. Drift beyond the garden walls, beyond the moonlight, into a vast sea of stars. Sleep, dear dreamer, sleep, wrapped in moonlight, sleep, held by the softest warmth of all. Balqis sits quietly, her silhouette now almost part of the night itself. She looks as if she's carved from moonlight and deep shadows, a gentle spirit both strong and endlessly tender. The olive leaves above her barely move, as though they, too, have fallen into a hush, listening for one last secret, a hush so deep you can almost hear your own heartbeat, soft, steady, a lullaby echoing inside your chest. In her palm Balqis holds a tiny crystal vial, its surface etched with ancient symbols that shimmer faintly in the moonlight. She uncorks it with a small, careful motion. A thin wisp of pale, shimmering mist rises, curling slowly like a sleepy cat stretching at dawn. She lifts the vial toward her lips and blows softly into it. The mist drifts forward, weaving through the air, crossing the garden, slipping past the ivy and jasmine, coming closer, closer. You feel it reach you. Cool at first, then warm, like a soft blanket unfolding across your skin. It settles on your forehead, your shoulders, your chest, and then it sinks deeper, wrapping around your heart like a golden cocoon. It hums softly, a sound you don't quite hear, but feel, like a loving whisper from someone you've missed for a long, long time. Balqis lowers the vial and sets it gently on the marble table. She places her hands together at her heart, fingers forming a delicate crescent shape, a secret sign shared only among Jinn queens and moon spirits. She bows her head, and you sense a powerful calm spreading out from her. It rolls across the garden like a silver tide, brushing every petal and stone, then flowing into you. She rises to her feet, moving so slowly it feels like she is floating. The long folds of her robe slide over the marble like a quiet waterfall. She steps toward the basin of moonwater. A final shimmer of silver light ripples across its surface as she looks down into it. She sees not just the moon, but you, your dream self reflected there, soft and glowing, ready to slip beyond the edges of waking. Balqis dips her fingers into the moon basin and brings a single drop to her lips. Her eyes close. You sense her weaving something silently. A dream blessing, so light it might vanish if spoken aloud. Instead, she sends it to you through the hush, through the moonlight, through the soft rhythm of your own breath. She opens her eyes again. They shine now, like two gentle lanterns guiding you home. She takes one step forward, then another, until she stands just before you, closer than ever. She lifts her hand and places it gently above your heart, not touching, just hovering. A soft warmth radiates outward, melting every last edge of tension in your body. You feel yourself sinking deeper, as if you're floating on a soft, endless sea. Her lips curve into a final, serene smile, a smile that feels like a promise. You are safe, you are loved, you can rest now. All around, the garden begins to fade. The moonlight dissolves into soft, silver mist. The olive leaves blur into gentle shadows. The marble floor turns to a smooth, dark cloud beneath you. You feel yourself drifting. Your breathing is now the only sound, slow and tender, a wave that carries you far beyond the night sky, into a vast field of stars and quiet dreams. In this space, you hear faint echoes of Balqis' song, like a faraway harp played in a moonlit valley. Each note wraps around you, weaving a gentle cocoon of shimmering light. Your body rests deeply, every cell sighing with relief and softness. Your mind lets go. Now, the garden has disappeared completely. You float in a warm darkness, wrapped in the last threads of moonlight. You feel the hush of infinity, a silent, endless ocean of soft night. And here Balqis' final blessing arrives, a quiet whisper that echoes in your heart. May your dreams be silver rivers. May your breath be soft as dusk. May your heart rest under 1,000 stars. May you awaken with a dawn, whole and luminous. You hold this blessing inside you, like a tiny lantern that glows even in the deepest shadows. As you drift, her presence slowly fades. A final glance from those moonlit eyes, a final curve of her lips, a final hush, softer than any sound in this world. You sink deeper, beyond thought, your mind now a smooth, calm lake under starlight. You feel your last waking thoughts drift away, like delicate petals on water, until only warmth and stillness remain. Here, in this quiet beyond quiet, you rest, held by the moon, by the universe itself. Sleep now, sleep, dear one. All is calm, all is safe. In this gentle space beyond the moon garden, you drift in an ocean of midnight blue. There is no ground, no ceiling, only soft darkness, like the inside of a velvet rose petal, a hush so deep it feels like you are wrapped in an endless embrace. Far above, you see a single shimmering point of light. It pulses slowly, like a heartbeat in the sky. You float toward it, carried by a soft breeze that you cannot see, only feel. Each movement is as effortless as a feather floating on a still pond. As you near this star, you realize it is not a star at all. It is a silver lantern, swaying gently from an unseen branch in the void. Its light spills downward, forming a quiet path through the night, like a moonbeam laid out just for you. When you step onto it, even if only in your mind, you feel a cool, comforting tingle rise from your toes to your crown. You begin to walk along this glowing path. The sound beneath your feet is like soft rain tapping on leaves, each step a soothing note that hushes your thoughts even further. The air here carries the scent of jasmine and a whisper of something older, the scent of distant stars and ancient secrets. As you walk, shapes appear on either side of the path, petals made of silver dust, drifting upward like tiny fireflies, small, pale blue orbs that look like sleeping spirits, pulsing gently as if breathing in their own silent dreams. Each one seems to hum a soft note as you pass, weaving a lullaby too tender for words. At the end of the path, you find a wide pool of shimmering moon water. Its surface is so still, it looks like polished glass, reflecting countless stars above and below. Balqis stands at the far edge, her robe flowing like a living river of starlight, her hair crowned with tiny pearls that glimmer like dew on spider silk. She holds a delicate bowl made of moonstone, cradled carefully in both hands. The bowl is filled with water so clear, it almost vanishes against the night. She dips her fingers in and lifts them, letting thin streams of moon water trickle down her wrists, sparkling as they fall. She looks at you, her gaze soft as a mother's hum, and in that glance you feel a deep warmth, a kindness older than any kingdom. She offers the moonstone bowl to you, wordlessly inviting you to sip. As you bring it to your lips, even in this dream, you feel the coolness on your tongue. You taste quiet, the sweetness of first rain, the hush of snow falling in a midnight forest. The moment you drink, you feel a gentle warmth flow through every hidden corner of your mind. It curls around old worries, smoothing them away. It fills the smallest spaces in your heart, leaving only softness behind. Delicate magics that promise you peace, protection, and deep rest. You sense ancient blessings from the Jinn side of Balqis's spirit. Balqis sets the moonstone bowl aside, and her hands rise slowly to the sky. Above her, the stars gather, swirling into a luminous spiral. They begin to fall one by one, not like shooting stars, but like slow, glowing raindrops. Each star lands gently on your skin, melting into warmth that seeps down to your bones, a starlight massage for your soul, dissolving every last tension. As more stars drift downward, you feel your breathing slow even further. Your chest rises and falls like a calm tide under moonlight. Your heartbeat matches the soft rhythm of Balqis's silent song. Her eyes close now. She whispers a single, wordless breath that you somehow understand deep inside. Sleep, child of earth and sky. Sleep, soft as 1,000 petals falling. Her voice is the final hush you've been waiting for. It rolls through you like warm honey, filling every thought, every muscle, every tiny flicker of restlessness, ready to receive gentle dreams. Your mind is now a field of quiet snow under moonlight, untouched, perfect. The path beneath you slowly fades, becoming part of the soft, endless dark again. Balqis too grows more transparent, her shimmering form blending with the mist and stars, leaving only the warmth of her blessing behind. The moon above grows dimmer, your eyelids grow heavier. You feel your body sinking deeper into the bed, as if it has become a cloud drifting across a silent night sky. Only endless warmth and light. The final whispers around you sound like distant waves, like a mother's hum from another room. Each sound carries you further away from the world of waking, further into a soft dream where there is no time, no noise, no edges. Here you are weightless. Here you are safe. Here you are a tiny star floating in a gentle, moonlit sea. Balqis's final gift shimmers at the center of your heart. A quiet promise that wherever you drift tonight, you are held, that tomorrow you will awaken with a soft glow inside you. A secret light only you will know. And now, your breath settles completely. Your thoughts scatter like feathers in a gentle breeze. Your soul rests, curled softly in an ocean of dreams. Let go now. Release the last flicker of waking. Float beyond the moon, beyond the stars, into the softest night imaginable. Sleep, sleep, moon child. Sleep, star wanderer. Sleep, dear one. You are floating now in a dark so soft, it feels like warm velvet against your skin. No shapes, no sounds, except your own quiet breath, echoing far and wide, like ripples in an endless lake. You are both everywhere and nowhere at once. Weightless, timeless, free. From this deep night, a slow glow begins to appear, a pale shimmer, almost like the first glow before sunrise, but more silvery, more dreamlike. It gathers at the edge of your awareness, swirling like mist on a mountain lake. In that glow, you see a shape forming, a figure so graceful and fluid it might be made of water and starlight. Balqis returns to you now, but softer, like a memory of a lullaby you once knew. Her robe billows around her, shimmering with tiny sparks, as if every thread holds a galaxy of its own. She moves closer without stepping, simply drifting toward you as if drawn by the gentle tide of your heartbeat. Her eyes are kind lanterns, glimmering in the dark, guiding you deeper into this place beyond all noise. In her hands, she holds a thin, translucent veil, woven from moonbeams and morning dew. She raises it slowly, letting it dance in the air above you. As it floats down, it brushes against your forehead first, cool and silken. Then it drapes softly over your shoulders, your chest, your entire body. Each thread pulls away the last remnants of tension, the last restless echoes, the last hidden worries. You feel your thoughts slow into single, gentle pulses. Your breath smooths out, almost invisible now, so light that it could carry a tiny feather without moving it. Balqis hums softly, a low, melodic sound that wraps around your soul like a warm shawl. It's not a tune you recognize. It feels older than language, older than the oldest oak tree, older than the mountains themselves. The hum seeps into your bones, your blood, your dreams. Your mind now a vast, serene ocean without a single wave. She reaches into the air above you and draws tiny motes of light between her fingers. Each one holds a different dream, a different blessing, a shimmering pearl of courage for tomorrow's dawn, a tiny drop of golden honey for sweetness in your heart, a glinting sapphire spark for clarity and gentle strength. She places each one along your spine, as if building a gentle ladder of light inside you. With every placement, you feel a wave of warmth spread outward, a soft glow that loosens the deepest knots and melts the heaviest thoughts. You become more luminous, more peaceful, more whole. Her eyes close now, and she takes a deep, silent breath. From her lips, A final breeze of silver light flows, surrounding you in a delicate cocoon. It feels like being wrapped in the softest blanket, safe and hidden away from every sharp edge in the world. Above you, the last stars begin to dim. The horizon is a faint blur of silver mist, signaling that the dream garden is almost ready to drift you into pure sleep. Balqis rests her palms over your heart space without touching. She whispers, so faint it might be your own inner voice. May every beat of your heart tonight echo with moonlight and mercy. May each breath weave a tapestry of sweet dreams. May you awaken renewed, like morning dew under the first sunrise. Your body sinks deeper, heavier, yet somehow lighter all at once. A warmth cradles your limbs, thighs, knees, ankles, feet, each part released into a gentle surrender. Your mind has gone quiet as a midnight glen, filled only with soft echoes of her blessing. The veil over you grows brighter for one soft moment, then dissolves. You are now left glowing in your own gentle light, the glow Balqis helped awaken. You float through this luminous dark like a seed on the wind, moving nowhere, yet everywhere at once. Balqis begins to fade now, stepping backward into the mist of stars. But she leaves a soft trail behind, a path of light that you can follow if ever you feel lost in your dreams. Before she vanishes completely, her final smile lingers in the air, a soft crescent shape, almost like a new moon, a promise that she will always be there in the quiet, watching, holding space for your deepest rest. The last threads of her robe dissolve into fireflies, dancing around you briefly before merging into the starless hush. Now, you are alone in the most peaceful way, alone and yet wrapped in 1,000 soft guardians. Your mind's eye sees only gentle darkness and shimmering warmth. No edges, no names, no clocks, only endless comfort. You sense your body melting further into the bed, or perhaps into the clouds beneath you. Each cell hums like a soft violin string, tuned perfectly to the lullaby of the universe. There is nothing left to do, nothing to fix, nothing to solve, to drift deeper, deeper. Only to rest, to surrender. Here, in this final hush, the dream world begins to call softly from beyond the veil, a gentle invitation to wander among quiet meadows, moonlit lakes, and endless velvet skies. Each step takes you deeper into the warmth of your own heart, into the quiet cave, where only soft breathing echoes. Let your eyelids rest heavy now. Let your breath become as slow as a gentle stream winding through a night forest. Let your heart glow with that hidden moon lantern left by Balqis. You are safe, you are beloved, you are home. Sleep now. Sleep, gentle dreamer. Sleep, child of moon and starlight. You are still here, floating. But now the space around you begins to shimmer with soft colors, as if 1,000 dawns were blooming all at once in the dark. Peachy pinks, pale lavenders, gentle golds, each one breathing in and out around you, like petals in slow motion. With every gentle swirl of color, your body sinks deeper into rest. You feel each color enter you through the crown of your head, weaving down your spine like a river of quiet blessings. Every hue soothes a different part of you. The rose pink melts any tightness in your shoulders. The lavender wraps around your mind, calming stray thoughts into soft clouds. The golden glow settles into your heart, pulsing gently like a faraway lullaby. Ahead of you, through this glowing fog, you notice an archway forming. It is made of woven moonbeams, laced with tiny pearls that sparkle each time you breathe. Beyond the archway, you glimpse a garden. Not a normal garden, but one that lives only in dreams. The flowers here glow softly, like lanterns. Their petals open and close with each heartbeat, as if sighing in contentment. You step forward, or maybe you simply float, and pass under the arch. A hush falls over you so deep, it feels like time itself has paused to listen. Inside this dream garden, a small stream winds between luminous lily pads, its water so clear you can see moon-shaped pebbles at the bottom. Tiny fish glide lazily, leaving shimmering trails behind, as if painting the water with silver ink. On either side, willow trees drape long, glowing strands into the stream, and their leaves hum a soft, wordless tune that travels straight into your bones. You walk along the mossy path, each step so soft it feels like pressing into a warm cloud. The air is filled with the faint scent of night-blooming jasmine and ancient sandalwood, mysterious, deeply comforting. As you wander, you find a wide stone bench under a great moonflower vine. The moonflowers here are as big as your head, and each one holds a soft blue light in its center, a small dream flame. When you sit down, you feel the gentle weight of your body fully supported. Your entire being sighs with relief. Your spine aligns perfectly, your shoulders melt down and away from your ears. You close your eyes, and you hear the faint echo of Balqis's hum returning. It drifts through the air like a slow, sweet fog, weaving in and out of the willow leaves and across the stream. You sense her presence, even if you don't see her. She watches over this garden, over you, over every small breath you take. Her half-djinn magic fills the air like a soft warmth, carrying quiet blessings into every cell of your body. Above you, the sky has no single moon. It holds 1,000 tiny moons, each one a different, gentle phase. Crescents, half-moons, perfect silvers, they move across the sky slowly, like white swans on a dark pond. Every so often, one of them drifts lower and kisses your forehead lightly, leaving a tingling warmth that spreads through your entire being. A breeze begins to move through the garden. It carries small dream seeds, glowing softly like tiny fireflies. They drift down toward you, landing on your hair, your shoulders, your hands. Each seed carries a wish from the universe. One wishes you deep, unbroken sleep. One wishes you morning laughter. One wishes you quiet courage for the days to come. The seeds dissolve as they touch you, their glow merging into your skin and sinking down to your heart. You feel yourself becoming lighter, as if you are turning into starlight yourself. Your edges blur, and you merge with the soft breath of the garden. In this hush, you hear only your own calm pulse, echoing gently. Rest, rest. The moonflowers above you close slowly, one by one, folding their petals as if tucking themselves in for the night. The willow trees hum lower now, a deep, resonant lull that seeps into the soil and into your bones. The stream quiets to a soft trickle, like a gentle whisper telling you there is nothing left to do but drift. You feel your breath melt into the breeze. Your thoughts dissolve into soft ripples on the stream. Your body turns into a warm cocoon of light, carried by Balqis's eternal, loving watch. And now, you slip beyond the garden, beyond the moons, beyond every name and every worry. Here, there is only stillness, a timeless lake of soft night. Here, you are only love and breath, an endless moonlit peace. You no longer need to listen or think or try. Only float, only dream, only sleep. May the half-djinn queen wrap you in her moon. Veil through every hour of the night. May each dream you touch carry you deeper into kindness and softness. May the morning find you whole, rested, glowing softly from within. Sleep now, sleep deeply, sleep, beloved starlight. In the deepest corner of the dream garden, far beyond the silver archway and the willow trees, there lies a hidden pool, It is so still and clear that it looks like a mirror laid flat upon the earth. When you look into it, you see not just your reflection, but the quiet shimmer of all the stars you have ever wished upon. The moon hangs low above the pool tonight. Not the bright, watchful moon you see from your window, but a softer, secret moon that only dreamers can find. It glows with a pale lavender light, casting a gentle pathway across the surface of the water. As you approach, you feel the air cool slightly, a soft mist curling around your ankles like a sleepy cat. The grass here is thick and velvety, each blade tipped with tiny silver dew pearls that glow faintly when you step on them. Your bare feet press into the cool earth, sending tiny ripples of warmth up through your legs and into your spine. You breathe in deeply, and the air tastes of wild honey and soft rain, a sweetness that makes your chest expand in quiet gratitude. On the far side of the moon pool, a tall, delicate figure emerges from the fog. It is Queen Balqis once more. Her robe, this time woven from strands of moonlight and ancient silk, trailing softly behind her like a river of stars. Her hair, half woven with gin-fire threads, shimmers with colors that shift gently as she moves. Sometimes midnight blue, sometimes gentle gold, sometimes the softest shade of dawn. She carries in her hands a small bowl, carved from a single moonstone, filled with water drawn from the hidden well of the djinn. She kneels at the edge of the pool and dips her fingers into the bowl. Then she slowly pours the luminous water into the moon mirror, creating tiny circles that drift outward. Each circle shimmers with hidden images, gardens you have yet to visit, oceans you have yet to cross, gentle friendships you have yet to find. Balqis looks up at you with eyes as kind and deep as an endless forest. She gestures for you to come closer. You step forward, feeling your heart slow, as if every beat is an echo of a lullaby sung to you long ago. She places the moonstone bowl into your hands, but softer, gentler, lit from within. The bowl feels warm, as though it holds a sleeping heartbeat within it. The laughter of a friend, the feeling of slipping into a freshly made bed after a long day. You look down into it and see your own face. You see every joy you've ever felt, the warmth of a sunbeam on your cheek. You see your sorrows, too, but they shimmer now like tiny pearls, transformed into something soft and beautiful in the moon's gentle gaze. Balqis lifts her palms to the sky and begins a soundless chant. Though you cannot hear it with your ears, you feel it inside your bones. A slow, rising warmth that rolls through your chest, your ribs, your fingertips. The chant calls to the moon above, and for a moment it seems to breathe with you, expanding and contracting in perfect harmony. The bowl in your hands grows lighter, as if the water is turning to starlight. One by one, small sparks drift upward from the surface of the water, dancing into the sky and joining the constellation above. With each spark, you feel a burden lift, a hidden ache dissolve, a forgotten hope bloom again in the quiet corners of your soul. Your breath has slowed to a soft tide, coming in and out like the hush of distant waves on a midnight shore. Your shoulders are loose and warm. Your neck feels long and weightless. Your heart glows like a lantern in the mist. Balqis leans forward and touches your forehead lightly, her fingertip cool and tender. At that touch, a final hush settles over your entire being. A hush so deep that it feels as though time itself has curled up beside you to rest. Your eyes grow heavy. Your lips soften into a small, peaceful smile. You tip the moonstone bowl toward your lips, and though no water spills, it fills every hollow space, weaving tiny silken threads of healing through every hidden ache. Then, gently, the bowl melts into moon mist and disappears in your hands. You look up to see Balqis fading slowly, her robe dissolving into streams of moonlight that drift upward like small aurora ribbons. Her eyes linger a moment longer, to shining beacons of love and promise, before becoming two tiny stars that wink softly and vanish. Now, only the pool remains, reflecting the thousand soft moons above. You sink down beside it, your body completely surrendered to the earth's embrace. The moss beneath you cradles your weight as though it has waited centuries just for you. Your breath is so quiet now it barely stirs the mist around you. Your thoughts dissolve into the water's shimmering surface, merging with moonlight and ancient lullaby. At last, your mind and heart drift beyond words, beyond images, beyond even dreams, into a field of pure night sweetness where only soft pulses remain. Here, in this final hush, you are whole. You are loved. You are free. Sleep now. Sleep deeper than you have ever slept. Let the moon hold you in its gentle palm. Let the stars braid your hair with soft silver wishes. Let the djinn magic of Queen Balqis wrap you in warmth until morning comes like a slow, golden tide. Sleep, sweet starlight. Sleep, beloved dreamer.